tremendously wonderful week. Your kids are some of the hardest working kids at the high school. Not only are they hardworking, but they're flexible and they're willing to accommodate changes. The first day of home camp, we were over at CHS. For all you alumni, you're going to laugh at this. There were no lines on the field. Did not faze them in the least. The seniors stepped up to the challenge. We did stuff we normally do on Thursday. We did it on Monday. It was great. So it's almost like we had 2 first days of band camp. The second day we had lines. We were on fire. It was great. By the way, alumni, we happily learned all of pregame last week. It was great. And you never know when you go to camp what you're going to get. And the weather was rather interesting the last 2 days. It was a nice September day yesterday. Lots of layers. We did spend some time underneath the pavilion while the fat water droplets. Well, you've seen some of the pictures, and there are stories I just can't tell you, so we'll leave it at that. Because you know what happens at band camp stays at band camp. So, this year's show is a karaoke show, and it's designed to be crowd involvement kind of show. These are all songs you know, not so much that they knew, but they know now. It's funny, they don't know who the Righteous Brothers are. They all said, "Oh, is that from the Top Gun movie?" And then the 9th graders were like, "What's Top Gun?" It was fun. And Garth Brooks. I don't have as many country people as I thought I was going to have. But anyway, the show is designed to make sure that you, the audience, are involved, and the student section. And we met with Mr. Riley, who's part of the student section. He coordinates all that. So we're really trying to make the halftime experience really involved this year. And so the seniors got together. They picked songs that they felt would work well and that I could listen to for 4.5 months. And so we decided to put together this show. So we will eventually give you lyrics that we'll laminate and give to you. But you're going to know the songs because all of your kids practice at home and you heard them. I like you, Mr. Tim. So when you hear the song that you know, the first song in the show is called Come On Eileen. It was written in 1980 something. And you know the words, and I want you to sing. And then when we get to the second song, there's some movement we're going to have to practice. And the third song, it'll be good. All right. But before we get started, you're doing great over the band. Can you stand at ease so nobody passes out? Okay. I'm getting text messages that technology is fabulous. I'd like to introduce my staff. They spend a week in the woods with our kids. They all want to have my job, except for Valerie. Working new with our mellows this year, this is Joey Swinky. Working with our 45 trumpets, this is Jake Bronson. Working with our flutes, this is Shannon Moore. Back again, I think for year 4 is Alex Makarian with the low brass. Many of you will remember our clarinet instructor from many, many years. Welcome back, Kat Jakrewski. Louis Russell is back with our saxophone family. I really love it. We can welcome alumni home into these roles. Working with our color guard instructors, Valerie Fatura. Working with our drum line again this year, and he will never go away, will be Oliver Rodriguez. Working with our front ensemble is Dan Dade. He went off to a vocal competition. He's not here today, but we're glad that Daniel's back. And our national champion majorettes are always coached by Rhonda Mascaro. Our majorettes didn't come to home camp because they were in Notre Dame, where they earned their 4th national champion title. Okay. Come on, Eileen. There you go. You got it. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I proudly present to you the 2017 207-member Walled Lake Northern Marching Knights. Drum majors, senior, Jacob Isherwood. Junior, Lydia Forehand. Junior, Sam Frank. Is your band ready? All right, band, here we go. And it's Gloria Gaynor, I Will Survive. And then that turns right into the lower voices for the Righteous Brothers. So, actually, at the home game, you're actually going to stand up, ladies in high voices, and sing. And then you'll sit down, and then the low voices and men will stand up, and you never close your door when I kiss. And then you're going to go like this. We'll practice. It'll be okay. Lydia, you ready? Here we go. like this. Now you're gonna go to your left, I'm gonna go to your right. You're gonna go 1, 2. Try it with me. Come on, 1, 2. Come on. You're a little opposite there, Dad. Go the other way. Not my dad, the other dad. Good. Now, stand up. And stand up. Ready, stand up. Go, stand up. And back. And over. And back. And over. And your kids do this so much better. And okay, sit down.
Yeah, the camera away.
Okay, got any Neil Diamond fans? Woo! Okay, this is a song you know then. Sing along. And watch what the band does and do what the band does when the band does it. You've just learned it. Give it a try. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bad name. Okay, do we know those lyrics now? Okay, so this is where we get angry 80s in. So you're gonna leap to your feet, you're gonna take your hand in a fist, and you're going to... Okay? All my brave people out there, I want you to give it a try. You ready? 4 whistles, then you stand up, then you shout it, and then you can sit back down. Alumni, I expect you to be able to do this because you can do this. Here we go.
What?
Stand up. this without you. Thank you so very much for everyone who's volunteered. If you chaperoned, if you did home camp in any capacity, would you please stand? If you volunteered at home camp in any capacity, thank you. Thank you. If you were a nurse at away camp, you earned your pay. If you were a nurse, could you please stand up so we can thank you for taking such great care of our graduating dad who took a whole week off, Wayne Peruski. Where are you? Thank you for spending a whole week with us, Wayne. Thank you. Chuck Danica a run for his money. I knew what the weather was. Dominique Cochran, please stand up for doing sectional Olympics and Subway lunches. Mr. Roger Martin and the Frederick family for hauling the instruments and the gators. Some of the most amazing pictures are already online, and thank you to Roger Martin, Chris Huseman, and Cindy Lusk, and our two new freshman parents. Thank you very much for taking all the pictures. We are pretty special. We have two families that go above and beyond at away camp to give our kids an extra push. For the fourth year, and retiring, the Peruski family, thank you for the ice cream. Thank you, Peruski family. And for the second year in a row, the McCullough family. Where are you, the McCullough family, for bringing ice cream for the whole band? Thank you to Ginny Eichel and the Dunn family for the tents. Where are you? Thank you very much. Thank you for the tents. And Mrs. Edwards. Where are you, Mrs. Edwards? You gave us a tent too. Thank you. We love you very much. The food. If you served food at home camp, would you please stand? Because you kept us moving and running. Kids would like to thank you, boosters, because you're all music boosters. You bought them pizza last night for dinner, so thank you very much for buying them pizza for dinner last night. And these four people make Bain Camp possible. Would Amy Walker, Lisa Black, Laura Edwards, and Beth Stockdale please stand? And Amy Walker, please stand up again. Amy Walker. 208 kids, 7 pieces of paper, 4,000 emails. You never lost your cool, not with the kids, not with me, and I appreciate you so very much. Yes, you are good too. Thank you. Her husband's like, yeah, you're fabulous too for sharing all of your family. Thank you, really. Thank you. A few bits of information. The school is closed until I get the go-ahead that we can go back into school. But we are going to have rehearsal next week, Tuesday and Wednesday here. We're just not going to be in the school. So rehearsals start now from 6 to 9 every Tuesday and Wednesday until school begins. We have our first home football game on the 21st. We cannot wait to take the field. We'll polish up the show. We'll actually show you pregame next time. It'll be fabulous. But we will be back together on Tuesday. These children have worked really hard these 10 days. If it's within your wherewithal to not do anything today and let them sleep in tomorrow, and of course find the fixings for their favorite meal, they've absolutely, totally deserved it. They are wonderful kids. And on that note, I want to say thank you for sharing them with me. I get a chance to get to know them on a different level. The band teacher gets them for 4 years, the math teacher gets them for 1, and so these seniors especially, it's truly wonderful to get to be part of their lives for 4 years. And the sad thing for me is I get them right where I want them to be, and then they leave me. But if you're an alumni today, would you stand? If you're an alumni of the band program, would you stand? Thank you for that gift that you give me by coming back and visiting every time. I appreciate all of you. And there's just one more guy I want to thank. Without this guy, I can't do my job. Mr. H, would you stand, please? This is Mr. Hulleberger, and I love you, and I thank you very much. I get to do my job so well because you support me. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado,
It's time to go home.
medicine is over there. You're going to want to take your medicine home because they all took it, mostly. It's by the door that we can't get in. Also, on your hill to your left is all the lost and found, and there seems to be quite a bit. So as you walk out, please peruse the lost and found, and even if it's not yours, you just take it so I don't have to take care of it. Please be sure you go home with your instrument, your music, and most importantly, your child. Because they're tired. Jacob, the band is yours.